day the Anthony Davis injury, are the Mavs done? Now, bro, I need you to pull up the standings. Right now, I'm gonna go through the games. All right, the next, we'll say 10 games until March, and then we're gonna talk about the injuries and other things like that, and we're gonna have a nice solid debate about that. So, could you pull up the standings right now? Thank you, sir. So they're eighth in the West right now. So the next 10 games: Pelicans, Mavs, Warriors, Mavs, Lakers, Mavs, Hornets, Mavs, Bucks, Mavs, Kings, Mavs, Bucks again, Grizzlies, and the Suns. Now, if you ask me, you can take that down now, bro. Thank you. If you ask me, they're probably only going to win maybe three of the 10 games coming up due to the injuries. Pardon me?
Due to the end, they only going to win 3?
Yeah. I'm going to go down the injury list for you. Hold on.
Friendly wager, please, $10.
Just hold up, sir. Okay? Gafford's out. Clay's out. Irving right now is out. PJ Washington is out. Powell's out. And, of course, Anthony Davis and Martin's out. So tell me how they're going to win more than 3 games with this many people missing.
How is Irvin out when he's playing the All-Star game?
I was just about to say that.
How is Irvin out when he's playing in the All-Star game?
Kyrie just gained the game.
I'm looking at it right now. Look, as of
it's game the game, bro. Don't worry about it. They're saying it's out. It's game the game. Yo, listen. I understand what you're saying within the injuries, but Dallas still has a deep team. Like, I don't know if you watched their last game with Dante Exum, how he played, but they're still finding ways to win. Max Christie pulling the hell out. The issue is they don't have a big right now, so it's kind of rough. But at the same time, I'll friendly wager that 3-game situation though. Please.
I'm good on that right now. I'm good on that right now because I might have to pay Sly here in the next couple weeks.
All right. Well, like I said, don't 10-5. Don't matter. $1. Let's do it. I still want to bet that because there's no way.
He wants the dub, bro. He just wants that dub.
He just wants to be on the show. Like, if you win more than 4 games, I'll put a clown suit on or a nose, and I'll walk around like Bobo the Clown.
Nah, I just want your brother to put the drop in the back and then, put the little clown show in the back for you next episode. Because what? That's not that hard. It's not that hard, y'all. We're not gonna do that. It's not that hard. I believe PJ will be back after the All-Star break. Kyrie will be back. He'll still be probably game to game. Just to talk about Anthony Davis, that injury kind of messed things up because he was rolling. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then
30 minutes, Mills. He looked like there was a lot of people. Sorry for cutting you off. There was a lot of people that were upset about the trade. There was fans protesting. I see it on X. I see it all over YouTube. I see it everywhere. People say, "What the hell? Da, da, da. We're gonna lose. Lucas should have stayed here." And for that 30 minutes, Anthony Davis made them believe that a championship is in the next 2 years.
And for that, I mean, because I was one of them definitely saying, and I said it before. I said if Anthony Davis stays healthy, you literally possibly will see probably the best AD you ever seen, because this will be kind of the same AD you've seen in the Pelicans, but that still was a young AD. This is an AD who's more veteran, who knows his spots, who knows where he wants to attack, and he knows what he wants to bring to the game. So you have him at the 4 position now, then migrate him at times with the 5 throughout the game in small positions. You're going to see a great AD. And you did. Due to their injuries, Dallas is down. Both their bigs is down. Daniel Gafford might be the one that's like scary. Everybody else, they should be back sooner or later. The next 10 games, I definitely got more than 3 wins. At the same time, I don't think it's a make or break situation. Jason Kidd clearly has this team running. Okay, that's a team. It's no longer just on some Anthony Davis and Kyrie show, and everybody else is just bums out there. Nah, they're playing as a unit. They're playing with next man up mentality, and they're gonna play tough. So I'm not counting the Dallas Mavericks out. I do want to see them in a 6 seed, so they don't have to play the play-in. I don't think they need that. I think they're a pretty good team. They're not playing the play-in.
So hold on. I'm just gonna run these games down again real quick, just for Mills. So the Pelicans, that's a dub, right?
Yeah.
Warriors, that's a dub, right?
No,
Lakers,
Yeah,
that's a dub.
I thought they could beat the Lakers.
Hornets is a dub.
Oh wait, that's the Luka game, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hornets, that's a dub, right?
But they're not gonna have
Yeah,
AD.
definitely does.
Yeah, absolutely, it's a dub for the Hornets.
Bucks, is that a dub?
They can split.
Possibly.
They'll split.
Yeah, because Giannis.
Oh, okay. The Kings,
Dub.
Grizzlies,
Tough game.
Yeah.
and the Suns,
Without
dub, right?
AD.
Dub against the Suns. Yeah,
Yeah.
I got 5 or 6 out of that.
Yeah, I agree too. I was just about to say that 5 or 6 games.
And then by then, Anthony Davis will be back, and then Derek Lively should be back after
Well,
that.
there's still not a timeline on when he's going to be back.
He's gonna come back, bro.
I'm just saying
Anthony
there's
Davis.
still not a timeline on when he's going to get back. It's
Less-
inside quad or whatever, or hamstring that got pulled or whatever the case.
Nah, he basically close to, if he does anything sudden, it'll probably be a hit.
And this is what we got to understand too, because I got to give props, because the job that Kyrie Irving is doing for the Dallas Mavericks without Luka all season, people are not talking about it enough. He's doing an amazing job. Like Mill said, it's like next man up. The whole team is playing great, bro. And now Kyrie, there's no Luka. Kyrie's just let loose now, bro.
Yeah, but that game that they won closely, Kyrie had absolutely no assists. 40-something points, no assists.
That's not his game.
I understand it's not his game, but like you just got people standing around now at this point.
No. That's not happening. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. Don't do that.
I'm not saying that's what's happened. I'm saying if that continues, that's what's going to. 0 assists? Come on, we gotta get that somewhere, man.
So, man, you gotta watch the game to know what happened. Like, it was in spots. Like, him getting those points, it was in his spots. It was in a certain moment. Like, he had to score at that game. Like, it has to happen that way. So you got Spencer Dinwiddie, who's a point guard, right? You got Dante Exum, who's going to get more minutes, and who's a point guard. You know what I'm saying? Bigger guards and stuff like that. Jason Kidd like big guards because he's the big guard. So at the end of the day, like, Kyrie's there to score. You need a scorer.
Yeah, he's a 2 guard.
Right. He's a 2 guard at a point guard body. So
yeah.
I mean, and then you got Max Christie as well, who can also do a little something. Like, don't worry about it. Dallas is gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay.
So, quick question for you guys: who do you have more faith in, Dallas or Minnesota?
Dallas, hands down. Better roster.
Dallas.
I agree.
I said Dallas too.
I agree.
The thing with Dallas, though.
Go ahead.
No, but go ahead.
No, real quick. Since the trade for Jimmy Butler, can you see the Warriors moving up and Minnesota dropping?
Yeah.
And Dallas moving up?
Of
the
course.
Warriors moving up? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I think the thing with Dallas is, though, like, I think they could be good. I just think they got to avoid. They need to be a 7th, 6th, 5 seed. I think if they can do that, if they can make it, I think they're gonna make the playoffs. Personally, depending on, definitely it's contingent upon AD's health. But if AD come back within February, right, or maybe even the beginning of March, they could go on a run. And if they can match up with Memphis or Houston in the first round, I'm just saying, bro. I think they match up. They match up well with OKC. I just think they can't play them in the first round. Like, they need to get as much reps with AD in that lineup as possible. So if they can match up with Houston in the first round, I've got Dallas being able to pull that off. Like, and even with Memphis, I might even lean towards Dallas if they match up with Memphis too in the first round. So I just think it's a matter of them getting healthy, because that, on paper, that team is valid, super valid. And I like Jason Kidd as a coach too. Like, I definitely think they in a position to win now if they can get healtty.
Yeah. But they match up against Oklahoma with Luka though.
Yeah, you're right. That's true.
No, listen. They match up if they get back their center, or at least another center and AD. They match up with everybody in the league because they can run a 2-tower system. You see what I'm saying? And that 2-tower system allows AD to play outside in, not inside out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Well, real quick though, one of the best things that I've been saying for a long time that Oklahoma did that just put them to a next level, in my opinion, is they moved Chet to the power forward position.
Yeah. And then Hartenstein took the brunt of the.
And now they signed Daniel Tice too, so
yeah,
they got some bodies now, which was what they needed.
No, of course. But yet again, I'm not trying to poo-poo on Dallas. I'm just saying it just sucks that when you see Anthony Davis for 30 minutes doing that, and then he goes down, and right when he goes down, it's like every game somebody else is going down. You know what I mean? Like there's a black cat. Not to steal enough from Stephen A. So I'm not going to say that one. It's like they got a hex on that team since he came over there.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It was funny how it happened though, and it's never funny when guys get hurt. But just I seen on Twitter, AR was AD is unstoppable. AD is for him to get hurt in that same game is absurd. Like that was crazy.
Yeah. So you guys saying playoff bound for Dallas?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say playoff bound, but I like their chances. I say that.
What about you, Mills? Playoff bound?
They're going to the playoffs.
Go ahead, Vince.
Yeah, I think they're going to.
Okay. Anything else, you guys? Well, actually, no. I wanted to say this. Jason Kidd, I respect you as a coach, and I watched that press conference. You didn't look like you were too happy about the whole scenario and situation. Seemed like they did a little a roundabout on you. Pause. I understand that at possibly some point in time you wanted to keep Luka and they didn't, or vice versa, whatever the case is. But not showing up to that press conference and making Klay Thompson and Kyrie Irving answer questions that you, as the head coach, should have answered, not a good look. I have love for you as a coach. I've love for you as a player. Because you was one of my guys.
Mm.
I understand you got them playing on all cylinders, but don't leave them out there to the firing squad. When you know they're going to be asking questions. You're a former player. You should know this. There's no way Klay and Kyrie are supposed to be answering any questions regarding the trade. They didn't have nothing to do with it. And yes, you didn't have nothing to do with it too. But you're the coach. Stand up there and say head office, head office, head office. You can even do what Marshawn Lynch did. I'm just here so I don't get fined. But leaving them on the island, not a good look. I didn't appreciate that.
I can agree with stuff
real,
like that.
Real quick to that. Sorry, Mills. Real quick to what you just said here. This is one of the biggest joke I've ever seen this year, last year, whatever, is the fact. King, even you sit up there and you were like, LeBron James didn't know. Man, that is one of the biggest. Sly, come on here. The face of the league, the man that controls everything, the man that runs the Lakers. We're going to sit up here and say LeBron James didn't know his boy Anthony Davis was getting traded. That is crazy, bro.
No, Da Vinci.
That is crazy.
Hold on. The general manager, the guy who runs the president, whatever you want to call him, he sat in that press conference and said him and Rob had a conversation and that nobody knew. Hold on. I'm just going to give you something else. When they tried to make that trade for Mike Williams, that was a trade due to what Luka wanted. That wasn't about what LeBron wanted. They made this trade because they realized LeBron is on his way out. And the Mavericks are stupid. The Mavericks did not want to pay Luka $350 million for 5 years.
Cap.
Yeah. Hold on. Mark Cuban is no longer the owner of that team. You know who owns that team?
A guy
who sat up there and said, we don't want Luka here because he doesn't represent what we want here in championships and players that are dedicated to the game like Michael Jordan, Shaq, and he mentioned a couple other people and forgot to mention Dirk Nowitzki. So you're going to tell me that you really believe that this organization that now is running the Mavs, the people running the Mavs, you think they have any basketball IQ?
Nico's a puppet, bro. This was done by the NBA.
I'm talking about the owner who sat up there and for the last, week has been trying to diminish Luka's legacy. Saying, he doesn't do this, he doesn't do that, blah, blah, blah. He's out of shape. Makes a statement and forgets to put in Dirk Nowitzki, who was there for 20 plus years.
But this is why you saying what you're saying, right? You understand what you're saying. Mark Cuban just had to give up his fair share of ownership from the Dallas Mavericks. When they called and asked Mark what's going on, and he said, "I don't know. There's a reason why." Again, we can't see what we're seeing and not believe it. The NBA is controlling this whole situation. This is why when I put up in the post, and I hope your brother just adds it on, where Adam Silver was like, "Oh, I was shocked." No, the hell you wasn't. You know what time it was. You know what you wanted.
No, of
Listen,
course.
again, the
They
NBA's
have to
baby,
improve it.
the NBA's baby is the Los Angeles Lakers. Okay,
Yeah, they have
this
to have
year,
that's my squad, sorry, Mills, but they have to have a big name in the Laker
in the Lakers for
uniform.
years.
Absolutely. You
I
have
think
to.
the league kind of needs that to a degree too.
The league needed it. They did it. What we talking about? What
Yeah.
they need? They did it.
Yeah, no, I'm with you on that. I think the league needs to have the Lakers to have a guy, especially right now because
Lakers don't need
yeah, I
nothing. They
mean,
did it. They did it. It's
Okay.
over.
All right.
We
Yeah,
we
and
can't
what
be saying
so
they need it. We did it.
the Lakers got what they needed. The Mavericks saved a bunch of $100 and something million,
They save money.
For the
right?
NBA.
Yeah. I mean, hey.
They didn't do it
and
for the Dallas
I
Mavericks.
think
They did it for the NBA.
No, I'm not
I
saying that
mean,
they didn't do it for the Mavs. I'm not saying that they did it for the Mavs. But what I'm saying is the ownership of the Mavs did not want to pay that money. He was
That's cap.
guaranteed a super max of $360-something million for 5 years. The Lakers, if they give him a deal, it's 3 years, and they got to pay him $145 million less.
But that's what I'm saying. It's cap because I don't believe that the ownership didn't want to pay him. We got to stop saying that. I don't think
The
that
ownership
any.
said it themselves. I just
No,
told
wait.
you.
I know what they said, bro. Again, it's television. Like we
hold up,
can't
y'all
take
don't
what
think
they say
two
on.
things can be true though? Like, yeah, both of
I
y'all
really
could
do
be
think it should
right.
be
Like,
true. I'm not
yeah, I
saying
think
it
both of
can't
y'all
be.
could be right.
What I'm
'Cause
saying is from a standpoint, the league forced this issue, right? Of course, the management, the ownership is going to say, well, because he doesn't play defense, we believe in defense with championships. Oh, because we didn't really want to pay him the likes of certain guys that this blah blah blah. I don't want to hear none of that. Okay, listen, it's all propaganda. Adam Silver going on that podium saying he didn't know his cap. You got the ownership talking about we didn't want to pay him his cap. Stop it. Them killing his money is messed up. Now Luka is going to have to sign something he doesn't want to sign. He wants more money. But the league is going to
But
tell
you,
him you have to stay with the Los Angeles Lakers. You got to do this because guess what? You're going to get back end money. Don't worry
yeah,
about the
right.
fact that you're going to go get the 360 something. You're going to get the back end money, Brody. We're going to give you fair share of all the media money, everything else. Your shoe
You're
deal's
gonna be
going
the face of the league.
to you about to
Look,
be the face of it.
the jersey sales are already going insanity.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
he's about to get majority of his money in the back end. So listen, good job, NBA. You did it. You fooled everybody. You showed everybody that you really control stuff, and you did it to the naked eye. And you make people like me who sound like the conspiracy theory not really too much of conspiracy because you did it. You
But
showed it.
this is not like, bro. The Lakers been doing this since.
Oh,
The
I
Lakers been
agree.
doing this since
Yeah.
forever. That's why I'm like, they did it. They did this with Wilt. They did it with Kareem. Did it with Shaq.
Yep.
Like, they did it
No,
with
no, no.
Bron. Like,
Paul Gasol. Remember Paul Gasol? Highway
Paul
robbery.
Gasol,
Did what
man. They
job?
got Paul Gasol
Yeah.
for like Kwame Brown. Like, out of here. Like, Lakers be up here just doing some bull. Like,
Yeah.